Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is another video. Today I am talking to my brothers. Today I'm on the guys. Okay, honey, some of you do too much in your new relationship, and some of you to force yourselves to do too much in your relationship. There are two people that I've mentioned. There are some people that really have the capacity to be doing too much in their relationship. I'm talking about material things, okay? There are people that really have the capacity and the resources to do too much, really extraordinary, extreme extraordinary things in their relationship, new relationship, okay? And there are some too, they do not have the capacity, they do not have the resources. They literally have to struggle to get those resources to do those extra old things, all in the name of I want to, or I have to impress her. Like, do you know what you're doing? You are creating a certain kind of person in your girl's mind, and some of you, I don't know, please let me know, do you do those things assuming that is what's going to get her hooked onto you as a person? Because I want to tell you that is not true. That is not going to work. She is going to rather get hooked onto those things, those extra old things that you do, especially if it's something you do consistently, like all the time, you are trying to highly impress her. She's going to get hooked on those things, okay? And I feel that is the mistake most of you do. New relationship, you don't know where the thing is going. You don't, like, you've not, true, when you were friends, maybe you may have studied yourself and like some people to, like, you're not even friends, you just started dating. Like, the friendship is like a different zone, and the relationship is also a different zone. Why don't you give yourself some time just to study the person, if you really want to be there, or if the person is the kind of person you thought the person was, okay? Because let me tell you something, she's going to get hooked on the material things, and it can get to a point where those material things, the extra old things, like expensive gifts, super expensive gifts, super expensive dates, you know, doing extra old things. For like this guy that went to, when you check Kojo Sheldon's channel is there, he went to rent a gym wagon just to go and impress a little girl on campus. A student went to rent a gym. Some students really have the capacity and the resources to do that, but honey, it's out of your limits. Some students also have the gym wagon. Now the car is messed up. I let Lily even reach the campus. Okay, if I'm getting the story wrong, get me right. But it's on Kojo Sheldon's channel. Just type his name and you see his channel. Yeah, one of the y'all videos. Yeah. So, especially for those who it's so out of their limits, study the person for some time. Give the new relationship some time to really be stable, and it can even give you the chance to know what really impresses the girl. Because some girls, if you do something for them, they're not going to turn you down. They are going to accept it. You know, it will give you a chance to know what really impresses the girl, so you don't waste, in quotes, resources, okay? And it will also help you to know really the kind of girl that you've gotten, into this relationship with. If she's really someone that fits your kind of person. If no, then you can advise yourself. But you, then you start with doing great things. She's not going to get hooked on your true personality, because now you've created this other kind of being in her head, and when she thinks about you, all that comes to mind is, oh, expensive dates, expensive gifts, huge massive favors, expensive lifestyle. And that is what and who she's going to know you for, as you started that with the relationship. Now let's say it gets to a point in the relationship where you now want to bring out your true self, who you really are, because all those times you've not really gotten time or the chance to be yourself, because you're trying to be this kind of person just to get your girl hooked on you, which is not working. She actually gets hooked on the material things. So this time comes where you start, like, naturally, you start being who you are, and that is not who she knows you for. She knows you how you started the relationship. She knows you for that. She doesn't know you for this other kind of laid back person who doesn't really have the capacity to do all those things that you are doing. Then now you get yourself into a stressful mood, a frustrated mood. And that is where all the problems start. Like, honey, you don't even know if she is the one you're going to spend the rest of your life with. But you don't really know for sure if she's the one you want to really spend your life, because when you spend some time with some people, that is when you really know if it's gonna work or it's not going to work. So long and short, all I'm saying is, new relationships, don't start projecting material things. Don't start doing that. And if it's so out of your limits, don't force yourself Let her like you for you. So now when anything happens at all, she'll be there for you, and she'll be there because of you. She's not going to say, well, now you cannot do all those things, so I'm leaving this number I signed up for. You get me? Yeah. So my dear brothers, don't be doing too much for new relationships. When the relationship goes to a certain point, and maybe you've seen how amazing she's been, you've seen the kind of value she has added to your life. When you are doing those extra, or you'll be doing it because you'll be doing it because you really want to do it, and not because you want to impress her to get her to stick to you. Let her stick to you first for who you are before you now decide to go all out. So let me tell you something, you're not somebody's father, okay? So that's all I have to say for my brothers. Let me know what you think. Do you really think some guys do too much in the first days of relationship, first days and first months of new relationships? What do you think? And do you think it's good or bad? And what do you say about, or what do you think about the fact that the girl might get hooked to those things you do and not you as a person? What do you think? I want to know what you think. So this is the end of the video, and today I'm sad because we just buried my dog. Those of you that know Scooby, just buried her. So yeah. Anyways, have a nice day. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, and do hit that subscribe button. I'm watching you hit that subscribe button now.